Hi guys, Vault here, continuing with my Hearthstone series, and we are again back with the Demon deck featuring Lord Jaraxxus and Malganis. Gul'dan against Garrosh. Just getting rid of the high volume cards in the Mulligan stage, picking up a... it's like a loot hoarder, Shadow Flame. I've got the coin for this one. He clicks it over to me, having no 1-drops, and in this situation I think probably get out the loot hoarder first. At least I can attack him if he decides just to armor up. Bit of good manners there. Probably better to put out the loot hoarder than the Nerubian egg at the stage. It'll be a while before I can get the Defender of Argus on the field. And just waiting for him to decide whether to armor up or play a 2-drop. At this point, not sure what kind of deck he's running. And as usual, be hoping to get some decent demons since I've got one Void Caller. And an Neurotron. Most people hate this this card. It's not overpowered. Oh, Malganis! Okay, so now we're talking. The great thing about this is that we've got the Void Caller and Malganis, and he's the only demon in the hand, so if we can get rid of that Void Caller somehow, we can get Malganis onto the field early. That's going to be fantastic. Decided to attack there a little bit abruptly. Maybe I should have thought about that a bit more. It might have been better to not attack and force him to actually take an action with that card, but yeah, I'm not sure. At least I get the free card from the loot hoarder. And I've got a Neck Warper. Now, how do I get the Void Caller to summon Malganis? Just putting out the only 3-drop that I've got. I could have put another egg out there, but I think I was better off putting the taunt, even though there's no death rattles for her to buff up from, just to delay the game until I can get that beautiful Void Caller out there, and then I can maybe Shadow Flame it, or just attack something. He's bringing out his Fiery War Axe, taking out the taunt, gives some free range to attack my hero with his 2 cards on the field, and he's armoring up. Time for the Void Caller. Oh, and it's another Void Caller. Okay. This makes the situation a little bit weird, because if the first Void Caller dies, it can just bring out the second Void Caller. I've got a 50-50 chance of taking that instead of Malganis, in which case I have to kill off the second Void Caller as well to get Malganis onto the field. It's all about Malganis here. I'm a bit of a narrow player. There are probably better plays than worrying about Malganis at this point. I'm just sort of eager to get that card happening since I've very recently crafted it. What options do we have, though? I mean, Defender of Argus onto the egg. Just gonna go Void Caller. I feel like Defender of Argus isn't getting complete value out of the egg at this point. I can also use Defender on the Void Caller if he decides not to kill it. Anyway, it's go. Oh, Iron Juggernaut. Well, I'm gonna have to play carefully here, because if I drop below 10 health, I could draw that card and then just lose the game. Notably though, if Malganis is on the field and I draw the bomb card, I probably won't take any damage. I'm not sure about the rules there, but I'm pretty sure I won't take any damage at all. Oh, Jaraxxus. Okay, this is even more awkward, because if that Void Caller dies, it could bring out Jaraxxus instead of Malganis. Note that I actually lost the first Void Caller, it brought up the second Void Caller, and I still haven't got Malganis on the field. So, I'm just going to have to see what happens. Just going to go for luck here and just see what outcome we can get. Might even just wait for him to kill the Void Caller. At least I'll get a bug in the meantime, and I got pretty good value out of that Defender. So yeah, let's just see what he does. I could always just pop the Void Caller next turn with the Shadow Flame. But, yeah, it's either going to be Malganis or Jaraxxus. I'd much rather pull out Malganis now, but to be honest, if Jaraxxus is on the field... Oh, and it is Jaraxxus on the field. That's not really that bad, because Jaraxxus is actually quite a hard card to play. You generally end up a little bit behind once you've played him, because that's the only thing you do in your turn. It gives your opponent a chance to really get ahead. So I'm not really upset about that. Jaraxxus is actually still a 315 card in the field, which is awesome. Looks like I can pick up a really good value of Mortal Coil there. Sense Demons, yeah. Well, potentially I could Sense Demons and put in some more Void Callers. Just depends what... Well, the thing is, if I get one Void Caller and, say, a Infernal, then again, I might get unlucky and the Infernal might show up instead of Malganis, but that's not terrible. I mean, you still getting a golem onto the field, so that's still pretty good. So let's just get some more cards. Dread Infernal and Doom Guard. Right. What do we do here, guys? Situation's not terrible. Still looking good on the board. He's got plenty of armor. Well, I say plenty of armor, and really it's not that much. Okay, I'm running out of time here, so gotta make a play. Just gonna play what cards I can. Try and make something solid happen. Maybe avoid the Yeti for now. Get the bug onto the field. Just make it harder for him having to replenish his heals on his board. We'll just see what he does and try and play reactively. And chances are I might even just be able to play Malganis directly onto the field once I hit 9 mana. The game is sort of heading that direction anyway. In the meantime, just popping some flowers. What have we got here?
The light does not
Interesting card. Ooh. Ogre Warmwall. Oh man, I really hope he accidentally hits the Nerubian egg. That'd be awesome. 50-50 chance, and it's happening. Oh, and he goes for it. Oh my god. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, I got really lucky there. Accidentally hitting the egg was huge. It's the worst possible outcome for him. That's a really cool thing about these new mechanics with the random attacks, is that those passive monsters like the Ancient Watcher and the Nerubian Egg just become so much more powerful. And that Golem, that Infernal, got onto the field with pretty good value, taking out a minion for 1 health. And this is looking pretty good. I mean, if he just uses that War Maul, he may end up attacking my face or attacking my most powerful minion without killing it. So not completely unhappy about that. I probably wouldn't be running a War Maul if... Ooh, what's this thing? Haven't played against this particular card yet. Looks like it grants some extra armor. I'm going to have to look at some way of taking it out. And, oh, he's putting a freezing card onto the Infernal. Which is quite a good play, really, because that's the only thing I had, really, to take out that minion on the field there. And if he just attacks Draxus, then he'll just start armoring up. So, what to do? Consider all the options. This one's looking good. Possibly Shadow Flame. Seems like a waste of a Shadow Flame, but then again, as long as I stay ahead, which I am, I'm not too unhappy about the board situation. Could tap, see what card we get. Wonder where I'm going to draw that bomb card too. That's another thing that's been playing on my mind. Alright, let's go for the Shadow Flame. Attack with the face with Draxus. I don't really want to play the Void Terror because seems like a waste. Although, is it? I mean, is he holding out with an Execute or something like that? And technically, wouldn't an Execute be easier to cast since Draxus is already damaged? I'm not sure. So maybe the Void Terror was the correct play there and I missed it. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you are a good Hearthstone player and you know whether that was a better move. I'm not entirely sure. I usually like to wait for something to cast on, like an egg. Yeah. Right, I think probably best to play Malganis here. I finally get to play him. I am Malganis. Good thing about the situation is that Garrosh can't attack face. Garrosh has to go for either Draxus or Malganis. He's probably better off going for... I'm not really sure. Let's see what he does. Okay. This does charge Garrosh up, so he's able to... Grom Hellscream, is it? He's going to be able to attack Malganis. Well, I got one turn out of him. I'm not going to call it value, but at least it kept me in the lead. Ooh, Hermit Nesting Way. Good thing Draxus is not a beast. He's a demon, so I get off the hook there. And I think we're looking pretty strong here. In fact, yeah, let's go for it. I've got a Doom Guard. Looks like that's game. There we go. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this demon battle report. And stay tuned for more Hearthstone.